So in this course, I've given you a way to prepare yourself for AI that might seem counterintuitive, is definitely ancient, and I would argue will definitely work to help you become happy and secure and able to thrive even in the disruption of AI and AGI. This course, however, is completely imperfect, fragmented, faulting, failing. It's a start. It's not meant to be the ultimate guide to how to prepare for AI as a man. I don't think that's possible. But what is possible is that a course like this can become a space of collaboration for men. It can become a digital community of sorts, although that is kind of counter the process we've discussed. And the way we can do that is to get stuck into the comments. We know that when we watch YouTube videos, that one of the ways we learn is what the content says, but most of the learning happens in the comment section. So I really want to challenge you and ask you, for your sake and other men's sake, come into the comments, comment, fill in the gaps. Let's start a conversation that other men, particularly younger men, can come into that's healthy and kind and healing and creating a mass of information that's helping us prepare ourselves in a secure, sustainable way for the disruption that will be AI and AGI. And then as I leave you, I want to leave you with a thought. Is today we've spent the time in probably one of the hardest places on planet Earth. This is Cato Manor. It's a community I've worked in for the last 15 years. It's probably the hardest, most dangerous, poorest places on planet Earth. And spaces like this exist because we've allowed ourselves, and we've built a world where externals are the most important thing. We've deadened the part of us inside us that cares for other people around us. And so it's communities like us who suffer and are powerless and, we ignore. That can be someone at your robots or on your street or in your city. We ignore them, we run away from them. We think they're not our problem. And I'm not saying they are. But I want to say that as men, when we've come through this process of falling and feeling and foraging and fighting and forming good friendships and community and an identity that's spiritually driven and stable, I want to argue we'll know that we're healing and healthy and ready for anything AI can throw at us when we're not ignoring other people, particularly other people in pain. And I just want to leave that with you as my final thought, is that this is not necessarily the destination. We're not, but we do want to be aware of others as we're going through, because men were always meant to be servants and protectors of community. And vulnerable people are the greatest opportunity for us to exercise that. So I want to encourage you to leave your love on for other people, particularly those in pain. You'll know you're becoming healthy as a man when you see people in pain and are vulnerable and you feel a deep sense of empathy towards them, not to rescue them, not to become their savior or tell them what to do, but just to feel them and be available to them in a way that shows that you're alive and healthy and coming from an identity of love. So I hope that really helps. Thank you again for watching me and concentrating and taking the time.
Let go and love.